What is up, you guys? Welcome to a rebroadcast of Midlife Vibes Tuesday night live stream happening in the house today. Hope you all are having a fantastic evening tonight. Welcome, Priscilla. Welcome, Disney Diva Gem DDG in the house. Daniel Nistosen. What's up? Samantha Lowe, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Becky will be on in just a moment. Momentarily, she should be here. You know, it's one of those things where, Michael, you're here. Welcome. Becky was just watching a replay of your live stream, your podcast earlier. Well, hello, part of Rosa's World from you and head team Hero. Hey, it was great seeing you, Daniel, at... We saw Daniel when we went and rode Rise of the Resistance on what day was that? Friday? It was Friday, right? Oh my goodness. Because we went Friday, Sunday, all sorts of days. I don't know why I feel like that's crooked, but okay. Yeah, so we had a blast. It was good chatting with you, actually. They were kind of loud in the background, right? Daniel... Justin was in the background shooting a video, and they were hyper. Let's just say that. Yeah, best ride ever. I would have to say so. We're going to get to that. Cope and Mello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see everybody on the stream today. Becky's getting ready. Yeah, I actually had to pause because I couldn't hear anything. Daniel, like, they were so loud, screaming it up, having a good time. Did Kiddo, what is up? What to do, Kiddo? How you doing? We had such a fun time hanging out with Kiddo this last weekend. Jeff Pike, what is going on? Crystal Works, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it was a good time. Got to hang out with the Kiddos and Juan. I got to hang out with them a couple days, and Becky got to hang out with them one day. So that was awesome. Well, hello, London and Ronnie. How are you? Blue Kai, how you doing? We saw Blue Kai on Sunday. Was hanging out there getting some ride reactions. I look tired. Let me tell you, I'm just going to tell you, my eyes are a little red. I might look a little beat because today as a little bit of a motivational for my employees, I went ahead and we made some goals, and I let them pie me in the face with pies.
Did you do that already?
I opened it. I didn't do anything with it.
Which one are we tasting first?
So
okay.
We haven't even gotten there. But
hi everybody. Hi Priscilla, Cope and Mel.
You guys. Oh my God. Turn down
Jeff
if you turned up the volume, turn it down now. I didn't have the microphone down where it was close to us.
You blocked me. I can't see.
So I'm gonna put I will get there. We'll get there, babe. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. No hurry.
Okay, let me go on.
Okay. Excellent here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Even though I haven't went on the Rise of Resistance, I'm sure hoping I can get a ride. Yes, it's pretty awesome. Let me tell you. Everyone's asking, how are you,
Crystal
Becky?
Works. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Let's just get this out of the way. Not out of the way, but let's just let everyone know. We are partaking in some new Bud Light seltzers on a tip from our good friend Michael Searle.
They are gluten-free. We're going to taste them for the first time. We are going to taste all 4 flavors for you guys today on the channel right now. We have black cherry. What do we have?
Mango, strawberry, lemon, lime. So I would start off with a little strawberry action.
That's what we're going to start off with right now. Let me taste. How's it?
I like strawberry, so it's okay.
Oh, you could smell it.
Yeah, you could definitely smell it.
When you put it up to, oh, that smells like a strawberry shortcake.
This is drinking seltzers. We're drinking seltzers, but it's the hard kind.
This is good.
Yeah.
It has more of a strawberry flavor. It's not as like water.
It's definitely a strong strawberry flavor.
Okay, now we're going to taste the lemon lime.
Okay. And we'll get to the others later because...
We're going to open them and taste them.
No, I'm not going to open them.
They're not going to last.
When we talk about them later, we'll do it.
You guys know they're not going to last. Like,
That tastes like lemon lime soda.
I like the strawberry.
Oh, strawberry's mine because strawberries are my favorite.
I can't really taste the
The
lemon lime
strawberry
in
is
that.
not a sweet, but a tart. Yeah, it's different. I like it.
I can't really taste the lemon lime, but I just got done eating dinner, so maybe that has something to do with that.
Dude, Michael, they need to figure out how to get the calories out of this thing. It's 100 calories, man. It's 100 calories. People are drinking this stuff because of no calories. I just have to be honest.
But
here.
100 calories is not bad.
Love the Chinese New Year food crawl vlog. Such fun. Thank you, Lisa. We had such fun making it. I think we were getting a little delirious at the end of it. Well, you were.
I got grouchy.
She got grumpy. Yeah, if I showed you guys the footage that I had to edit out, you'd be like, Becky, leave poor Joshy alone.
I didn't do anything to you.
Goodness,
I got like
so grumpy.
I don't know.
Cargo.
Hi, Cargo.
Cali peeps. Yeah, so
thank you.
well, I think because I made you get up so early in the morning for Rise of the Resistance.
No, you know what it is I was fine until we ate, and then we drank that one beer, and it had gluten in it.
Yeah.
And it just threw me off.
And then all of a sudden you went,
yeah, it made me like tired. It made me like tired.
So literally, it was funny because Juan and I went ahead to go get in line to get some more food. And then we walked towards a nice spot that had nice shade, and it worked out perfect because I was like, oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much for the super chat. I do appreciate that so much.
Hi, Daniel. That's you.
Super awesome. And yeah,
I didn't get to see Daniel because you guys were there.
That was Friday night. Yeah,
I refused to wake up that early. I just couldn't.
Well, I got Becky up at 5 a.m. though on Sunday, which I was pretty impressed with. We got her up at 5. We left our house at 6. We got to the park.
I was ready by 5:45 to go.
So proud of that. You're so proud.
Well, I have to get up. I have to get up early for work every day. So I like to sleep in on the weekends, which is like 7, which is not really sleeping in.
Rosie A says, I can't drink the seltzer drinks without good flavors. It's like
bicarbonate Alka-Seltzer.
Okay. Oh my God, bicarbonate.
Well, you know which one? You know which one is really gross that we don't like is those Trulies.
Yeah, we don't like the Trulies.
The Trulies are not good. What's the one that we like? The one that we were drinking.
The Michael knows the name of the one that we like. I can never remember the name of it at all, and Michael always remembers the name of it. Sorry. And press, I can't find press, Michael. I've been looking for the press around here, and I haven't been able to find it. I have to go to Bevmo and see if they have it there. It's not like we go shopping for alcohol a lot or anything.
Yeah, we don't.
You know, Bon Aviv. Yeah, Bon Aviv. We like that one. That one's good.
This one.
But I'm excited to try press.
Honest opinions on these?
Yeah.
I love the strawberry. I kind of get like a soap flavor from this. I don't know if it's because, but I will say I made chicken soft tacos and I made a brand new fresh salsa and so I made refried beans. If you guys follow me on Beloved One, these were like serious refried beans. They were not healthy.
Yeah, they're no.
So I don't know if it's throwing off. The garlic is throwing off the flavor from
I don't know. Maybe it's the tomatillos. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is.
Maybe the garlic.
Yeah, it's something, but
it's a little like floral, like a floral. Did you taste it? Taste it again. It's like it has a floral flavor to it. Like the green milk. Hey. It has a floral note, right?
You want to switch? We could switch. I don't mind. I'm not.
Because there's less in this one. Just kidding. They wanted to emulate real strawberry, not artificial. Well, the strawberry smells like strawberry and tastes like strawberry.
Like when I cracked that bad boy open, it was really had that.
No, when you go, you smell strawberry, and it's almost like a strawberry shortcake flavor.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's good. I like that one. I like it better than lemon lime. I'm not a huge lemon lime person. You know what I like with lemon lime soda is some Jameson, some whiskey, goes good in there, or you can even put some Jack in there. It goes good. But
not lemon lime by itself.
No, it's got to have something in it. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Why would I drink it if it doesn't have anything in it? No, but it's got to have something in it.
It has like the lemon lime has like a floral note to me.
It has a floral note.
Yes. I almost asked the dumbest question right now. I almost said, what is the A and B for? Don't I know? I already know Anheuser-Busch. I know that was dumb. Good thing I didn't ask. I told them myself.
Oh my goodness. If you would have asked that, I would have lost my mind.
Mike would have lost his mind over there.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Becky.
We are
This
drinking.
is Get on Your Ears, Minnie Mouse.
Thank you. We are trying the new Bud Light seltzers. So far, we really like the strawberry, and the lemon lime is kind of like a floral note to me.
Jacob Collins is coming to Disneyland on the 24th and 28th of February. You're going to have a blast when you get down here. Let me tell you. Super blast.
Sorry, I burped.
What's everyone drinking tonight? Trey, you're always asking what everyone is drinking tonight. We're drinking Bud Light seltzers. We're trying those for the very first time to see how they are.
Am I not even here?
Why? What happened?
I just read that and gave the whole intro like we're drinking blood. I'm not even here.
I obviously am not listening to you. Becky, you'd be surprised of how many people don't know what AB stand for. Obviously, well, Michael's auto spell check correct did not work in that comment.
What did it say? A bad word?
No.
My daughter's grandfather used to collect those Anheuser-Busch Steins that had those really nice horses on it.
Yeah.
He collected them for years. Like he had a lot of them. Probably worth some money.
Yeah. Human persons. I'm trying to be healthy, but Becky's food sounds yummy. It's hard to drift from the Longa life.
Yeah. Hashtag Longa life.
Longa life smells. And you know, me too. I'm trying to be healthy. And I just ate 4 gigantic tacos with refried beans and meat and cheese and salsa, and it's okay.
Here's the story that we've been trying to eat healthier, and we've been eating a lot of salads, but I was in the mood for chicken soft tacos.
Yeah.
And my brother and I were talking the other day about my grandmother's beans, and we were talking about her refried beans and when she made them really crispy, and I was like, oh, I haven't had those for years because I don't cook with lard and all that stuff. I really don't use very much oil at all. And so I did it. I made old school refried beans with lard and bacon grease, just like my grandma did it. And they just, if you follow me on Beloved One, you'll see that when I go like this to the beans move with the spoon.
Daniel was asking how was Group 14. And Kiddo let him know Group 14 was the best.
So that's what we want.
And I'm so lucky. We were so lucky that we were Group 14 because the ride
kept breaking down.
It was broken down in the morning. So Rise of the Resistance was down in the morning, and it was like, oh my God, Group 14 actually took a little while. We actually didn't get on till 10 o'clock, I think. 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and the park opened up at 8 a.m. So I'm so glad we were Group 14.
Happy birthday, Crystal Works.
Happy birthday. And I also remember when we were looking at the app at 1:30, it was only on Group 29. So I was feeling a little worried for some of those people that night that they wouldn't be able to get on it that early or be able to get on it at all.
One of the things we wanted to do tonight is talk about how cute my Star Wars ears came out.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. That isn't what we wanted to talk about, but they did come out cute. Look at these. So one of the things, I don't know why, that just tied right in. Sorry.
Yeah.
So one of the things we want to talk about, because I've had a lot of people approaching me at work a little angry as if I own Disneyland.
We do not own
Let me tell
Disneyland.
you, I do not own Disneyland. I do not have any say about how they run the rides, why they run the rides the way they do. And so sometimes people get a little because they know I have an annual pass and I'm always there. I'm like, I'm sorry. I have nothing to do with it. But we wanted to talk about some of the to-dos of getting onto that ride.
Like a little tutorial on how to get a boarding group, I guess you could say.
Well, we found it really sad. There was just the morning.
So every morning that Disneyland opens up, they pick a family, and the family gets to open up the park by doing a countdown and shouting out, "Let the magic happen."
And they're standing in the park already.
Yeah, they're already.
I've never seen that.
Because you've never been there at that moment.
It was kind of awesome. There was this huge family. They're all standing in the park. And then the guy comes out. He pumps everybody up. And the family gets to do the countdown. And they even get a picture in front of the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
So it was this huge family. They're super happy. They happen to be standing next to us at the hub. but they must not have heard the cast member give direction on how to get a boarding pass.
Yeah.
We felt so bad. This family, they were individually trying to get a boarding pass. Some of them got some of them didn't. They were different times, and we felt
they didn't link
bad.
They didn't link all their passes into one person's phone and do it that way. So it was just, I would have advised them if I would have known, but I didn't realize until after I was done shouting, I got group boarding, wow! And probably making a fool of myself. But I felt bad for them because they're going to ride it at different times, and then
not all of them are going to ride it.
Some of them didn't even get on there. So first things first is you go ahead. What are you going to say?
I forgot.
You sound like D.
No, I was gonna say about
you pulled a D.
The boarding passes and something.
Yeah. So
okay, go ahead.
All I can say is
hi, Hedda.
So hey,
and London's there, right? Hi, London and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hi, Lisa.
So I know someone that went yesterday, and they say it was 5 minutes when the boarding passes sold out or were out. But I'm just gonna tell you this. You need to plan to be in the gates before park opening. Don't cut it close. Don't try to try to be there at 7:59.
If you think you're gonna scan yourself into the park, like walk in the gate at 8 o'clock and then be in the park by 8:01, 8:02 and get a boarding pass, it's not gonna happen. And the second thing is those boarding passes, when you walk in, you're not guaranteed to get one. It's a lottery system.
Yeah, but we've always got one because I believe we've been prepared and we knew the system. We did our research and we were always able to get one, whether it be number 72 or number 14.
But you say there were people around us that were standing in the hub as well that did not get one. So yeah, there is a little bit of that lotto system. I see somebody, Rosie A, says it doesn't matter because it's like a lotto system. True to an extent, but if you do your part, you're more likely to get a boarding pass.
Like people may not realize you need to refresh your phone and then it doesn't show up fast enough and then you're kind of stuck. So we're going to go through a little bit and I'm going to show you a little bit of what the screen looks like because some people don't even know what the screen looks like.
Because some people were getting a little angry that they didn't get a pass,
but that's nobody else's fault.
The girl at my work is angry because some of her family members are going to be buying annual passes the morning of and then wanting to get on the ride. I'm like, you can't do that. Go get your annual pass the day before.
Just buy your annual pass online.
Yeah.
Buy your annual pass through the app.
But they don't want you because they want to put more money down and what have you. And so
then get there really early to get in the ticket line, which opens up early, and get your ticket.
And that is true, Disney Diva Gem. I was so sad for you guys. That ride did break down quite frequently, I would say. Disney Diva Gem, she had a boarding pass, but the ride kept breaking down, and I don't believe she was able to get on the ride. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah. And Rosie said she got number 89, even though they were ready. And that's something you have to be prepared for. We got 72. The first day, we got 72. And we were super prepared. And we didn't get on until 5:30 at night.
What time did Dee and Kiddo get there?
4 in the morning.
Yeah, they were there at 4 in the morning, and they still didn't get boarding group. They still got boarding group 76 or something like that.
Yeah.
And with the ride going slow and what have you, they didn't get on till the evening. They were dying to come home.
Yeah, it was a long day the first day because we didn't realize how long it would take also. So now we know we can leave the park and come back if you're local, or you can go relax or go get something to eat or do something.
Okay, so why don't you do start to finish?
So
let's do this.
5:30 a.m. So basically, if the park opens up at 8 o'clock, like here was my plan on a good, decent, this was on a Sunday. This was not the opening day. Obviously, the grand opening day was a little bit different. But so here we go. Sunday, we got canceled with 89 too. Wow, that's a bummer. Yeah, Sunday, they were having some breakdown issues. It was going really slow. So here's all I'm saying. Sunday, the park opened at 8 o'clock. I had a plan to leave our house at 6, to be at the parks by 6:15, parking lot by 6:15, go through security, get on the bus, get into the Esplanade by 6:30, 6:45. We were actually able to do it by 6:30. Okay. We got into line to get through the ticket gate, and we were in the parks right after 7 o'clock. Okay. So now you're in the parks. That gives me an hour to grab a Starbucks, to relax, to sit down, to do whatever. And don't cut it close. Don't be the person, because I'm going to tell you, if the park opens up at 8, the parking structures and parking lots get more busy closer to park opening. If you show up an hour before, if you could show up to the parking lots or parking structure at 7, and you have no problem getting through security. You have no problem getting on a bus. But if the closer you get to the opening time, is the busier it gets. Good night, London.
Good night, London.
So you can't expect to show up at the parking structure at 7:30 a.m.
or 7:45
and be in the park by 8 a.m. It might not happen. So you have to show up early. Just plan on being there early. That's the best way you can do it and get in the park. Now, once you go into the park and you get your ticket scanned, it was advised to us by cast members that once your ticket is scanned, go ahead and completely exit out of the app and close it down. And then give it a couple minutes, or you can go right back in, doesn't matter. But as long as you close it down, then you go back into the app, and that refreshes it. So now your app knows your ticket was scanned into it. So I guess some people are having a problem where they were scanning at the ticket booth right before 8, and then they were trying to get into the Star Wars line, but it wasn't recognizing that their ticket had been scanned. So I think if you get there at 7 a.m. and you get into the park at 7 a.m. when it opens at 8, because they let you on Main Street, even though the park's not open, they'll let you in, they'll scan your ticket and let you on Main Street. I think that you have enough time and it'll refresh. But if you're cutting it really close, it won't. Manually exit out and re-go in, so that way your app does refresh for sure. And then once you're in, I'm gonna pull up a screen here so you can see it. Give me 1 second. We're gonna share screen. Boom! Look at my phone right there, you guys. Oh, look at who's on my phone as a shortcut. Oh, so I can call you anytime I want.
I have my long black hair.
Yeah, I can call you anytime I want. So let me move.
You just put that on for YouTube.
No, I'm kidding. I'm always on my phone.
I'm kidding.
So once you go in there, you want to then open up the Disneyland app. See, there's the Disneyland app right there.
Hi, Disney's King Bee.
So you want
welcome.
You want to open up the Disneyland app and let the magic begin with the Disneyland app. And then you're going to come to this screen right here. This is your opening screen. This part right here is the most important part.
Can I say something?
Yes.
If I was not with Josh, D, Fernie, and Juan, I would have never gotten a boarding group. I would not have known that I had to go to this screen, click on find out more. I would not have done it. You
don't even have to click on find out more. All you got to do is click in this area.
Yeah, I know,
here.
But I'm saying I need things spelled out for me and point. I need you guys to do it for me. I wouldn't have got a boarding pass. I would have been too slow. I was not trusted. Juan didn't even let me open the app. He's like, just close it down before you cancel it. I was like, okay.
So I have to show us the path of least resistance to grab a ticket. It's a dad joke. Jeff Pike cracking me up. So where was I? I get distracted so easily.
You're click on this.
Yeah. Get there. I'll get there. So once you click on that, that should open up. You can see it's right there in the middle. And then you click on it. Now that should open up this. Now this is obviously today I pulled this up. This was pulled up at 6:18 p.m. There were boarding groups 83 to 89 today at that time. But what you're going to be looking for is right here. So right here you can see join boarding group. You see how it's gray? That means it's not ready.
Well, how will they know if they got a boarding group?
I haven't gotten there yet. We're just starting. We're saying it's not going to show you now boarding. It's going to show you that it's not boarding, but it's going to tell you this right here. Join boarding group.
What color will that be?
Gray, like it is right now.
Okay.
So this is gray. This is going to stay gray until the park opens. So if the park opens at 8 a.m., this will stay gray until 8 a.m. Park opens at 9 a.m., this will stay gray until 9 a.m. So one thing that I do is I go back and forth from the previous screen. So I go back to this screen, not this screen. Where is it at? This screen here. If I see it's gray, I hit my back button, I go to this screen, and then I press it again, and I join again, and I go back and forth. So right at 8 o'clock, I jump back and forth between these two screens. And what that does is it just makes sure it's being refreshed. And then once it goes to this screen here, now what's going to happen is...
Now, when we say right at 8 o'clock, we mean at 7:58?
No.
Or 7:59?
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You have your phone open.
I have my phone open.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you have to have your phone open. Like, I have my phone open 5 minutes before.
Why did you start telling me no before I even finished my sentence?
Because you sounded like you were going in the wrong direction.
But I didn't finish, so you didn't know.
Okay, I know. So
don't try to open your phone at 8 o'clock and then click on it, because
no. Be
45
ready.
seconds, 36 seconds, they're gone.
We are like, if you look around, we were like this, just looking at our phone. Okay.
Except for me.
7:56. And then we were calling out the time. 7:56. 7:57. 7:58. 7:50. Get ready. 7:59. 7:59. Get ready. 7:59.
Everybody
8
except
o'clock.
for me.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And then we all just start shouting 8 o'clock and start pressing buttons. So
everybody except for me. I wasn't allowed.
So what will happen though is this join boarding group button right here will turn red. It'll turn red. And as soon as you see it turn red, you press that button as fast as you can. You press that button. I'm telling you, right then and there, you press that button. What that will do is it'll then go through a series, which I can't get because I couldn't join a boarding group right now, so I couldn't get you the next screen. But it'll tell you to join the boarding group, and it'll give you all the names of all the passes that you've linked on here. And that was another point too, is
link everybody's passes before 8 o'clock, like at 7:30. All of y'all get linked up and be on your phone, because if you're trying to link it right before 8 and then you think you're going to get a boarding pass, it's not going to happen.
So like we're waiting outside the gate. We're all scanning each other's passes
like at 7.
And here's what we did also is Juan scanned all our passes. I scanned everybody's passes. Dee scanned everybody's passes. Fernie scanned it. We all scanned each other's passes.
Except for me, I wasn't allowed
to get in. So once you get in and you join your boarding group, here's another key. Here's a mistake I made on the first day, which caused Juan to be able to get the boarding group and me not to be able to get the boarding group, was on the very first day, I had Becky on my app, but she was not scanned into the park. So when I went to join a boarding group, it told me I had to remove Becky before I could join the boarding group because she was not in the parks. So the time it took me to remove her and then click OK, Juan had already actually got into a boarding group and put us all into a boarding group. So it probably would have still allowed me to be into a boarding group because I was in the process. But because of that, Juan was faster. So I'm just saying.
The moral to the story is, if you have people passes on your app and they're not going to be joining you at the park the day that you're going to get on, remove them all from your app.
Yes.
And then only have yourself, or if you're going with the group, only have the people in your group that will be getting on the ride with you scanned onto your app. Because if you have somebody that is not in the park, you're not going to be able to do it as fast because you have to remove that person. Yeah.
So that's a definitely very important thing to do. It's all about timing. And it is okay.
True Disney Diva Jen put her comment up.
Becky, it's too much response for anyone, and everyone is mad at you.
And nobody even wanted to let me try. They're like, "No, you just don't do it. You'll mess it up."
Let me tell you. I took a chance on Sunday and it paid off. But I took a hardcore chance.
Control freak. Juan was the only one. Tell him.
So, well, first let's get through this.
Okay, yeah, let's get through this.
So once you do that, you go through it, and then now it'll tell you are in boarding group whatever.
It'll tell you.
Yeah. Well. It'll like right there. It's right here. It'll tell you. I'll show you. I can't show you because we're not in a boarding group, unfortunately. But it'll tell you you're in a boarding group, and it'll let you know. You can click, and at any time you can click the My Status button right there. And when you click that button, it'll show you the status of your boarding group and all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about this. Just I guess I'm just scrolling through my phone looking at some other Star Wars Land stuff. No big deal there. So just, then I'm going to click My Status right there, and it goes here. So this is where normally on this screen right here, it'll show you where you're at. and how long you have, and so on. Not how long in time, but how long in bars. It has bars that get highlighted green and stuff. So it'll show you those things.
So Jeff, to answer your question, Jeff is asking, where do we get our boarding pass? People are trying to find spots to do that. Per Juan and D, they were saying that the best place was at the hub.
And I'm gonna say yes, because that's where we got 14. But there were people right next to us that got 80 and 70 and stuff.
But because they say that the wireless, the tower or whatever is there, and that it has really good reception, they were saying that AT&T is the preferred carrier.
Well, here's what I can say, and I'll come back to us right here because I have nothing else to show on that screen. Here's what I can say is that you need to make sure you're in a spot in the park where you get good cellular signal, or where you are tapped onto Disneyland's Wi-Fi. But I wouldn't trust Disneyland Wi-Fi at that moment, because other people might be tapped into it, and then everybody trying to do it might be crazy. So in the hub, it's kind of an open air area. We have Sprint, and I had 4 bars, and my internet was working great. So I was like, I'm getting good signal. So don't go to a place where you know you get bad signal, because if you go to a place where you're getting bad signal, too bad, you're not going to get a boarding pass.
Did you have other things that you needed to share on how to get the boarding pass? Because we have a couple of questions.
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead. And then
I really don't know if I do, but I just probably say I do. That's it. I know.
Because Mike has a couple of questions as well regarding the boarding pass.
Okay, so okay, go ahead.
We'll click on it.
Which one is it?
The one right here.
This one? This one?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
So Mike is saying, when do they plan to be done with boarding groups and just allow you to get on?
They have not given an end date. I think they will continue to do boarding groups as long as the demand requires it. Because let's say this, in Walt Disney World, they are still doing boarding groups, and it has been a month. So I'm assuming Disneyland is going to be very similar to this, and will be doing boarding groups for quite a while, because it does not look like, because I knew somebody who went yesterday. Yesterday was a Monday. Well, Monday was Martin Luther King Day, so it might have been a little bit busier in the parks, but it's still, the tickets were sold out in less than 5 minutes. The boarding groups were sold out, or were out. Not,
really?
I shouldn't say sold, I should say out.
Because ours were within seconds, under a minute.
Ours was within 1 minute. But we were on a weekend, third day. So I have a feeling that the boarding groups will continue to go on. And then I have a feeling, though, that depending on the day, your boarding groups might not be out so quickly. But right now, this first week, I think they're going to always be out in the first 5 minutes. But don't take my word on 5 minutes. You need to be there before 8 o'clock. Just think of it as they'll be out in less than 1 minute. They'll be gone. They'll be done. That's it. Get there before park opening. That's all I can say. I don't want anybody to come back and say, Josh from Midlife said it's 5 minutes, and I was there at 8:03, and I couldn't get a boarding group.
And he's also
Today was 90 seconds.
He's also asking if it will become a fast pass ride, and when will Smugglers Run receive their fast pass.
So it looks like both rides have queuing for fast pass. So there is a fast pass lane at Rise of the Resistance, but they will not be using it while they're using boarding groups. I love boarding groups. Let me just tell you, because the line wasn't long. Like when we went, you waited in line, 10 minutes before we got to the first pre-show? Like, and you don't even know. She doesn't even know, because like there was so much to look at and so much to see. So it was literally super quick. So as long as they continue to do that, I'm happy with the boarding group, because we plan. You got to plan, people. If you don't plan, then you're going to have issues.
Unfortunately, some of the rides at Disneyland, it's not like before there were so many pass holders and people going. It's not like you can just go to Disneyland and, hey, I feel like going today, and I'm just going to go get on, Rise of the Resistance, and I'm going to show up at 9:05. It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I know one of my friends at work was pretty upset about that, and I was like, I don't make the rules, and
okay.
Rosie
asked, how long is the pre-show and ride? The total, once you start the first pre-show to the end of the ride, is about 18 minutes. Which is awesome, which is completely awesome. I love that the pre-show and ride was about 18 minutes, Because, and I'm going to tell you, I think the pre-shows are part of the ride. I think the pre-shows make the
I
ride.
don't even know what you're talking about.
The pre-show, like the first room with BB-8 and the hologram of Rey, and then you board the spaceship. That's another
all of
pre-show.
that is really cool. It makes you forget that you're waiting in line. It's kind of like, oh, I'm already part of the ride. And it feels, not that it's interactive where you can talk back, but it takes away.
It is interactive, though.
Well, I can't talk to them. They're not talking to me.
They are talking directly to you.
Yeah, but I can't talk to them.
No, but then when you go from that pre-show to the next pre-show, cast members are talking to you. The Resistance is taking you to the spaceship.
Yeah, the minis, the mini bobinis. Yeah, the mini minis are talking to you. But the pre-shows are awesome because it takes your mind.
But human person, 18 minutes, 20. Oh, hold on, sorry. 18 minutes, 20 minutes. Like that's 2 minute difference. I don't know. But
you don't really feel like you're in line. It's not like the Buzz Lightyear where the Buzz is talking. Please, no spoilers, Lisa. Just
sorry.
Oh, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Lisa.
Okay, no spoilers. But
well, I won't give any spoilers. Well, I can't guarantee, but
don't
we'll
get
try
spoilers.
Our best. No spoilers.
We're gonna try not to get spoilers, but it doesn't really feel like you're waiting in line because things are going on and you kind of forget about it.
Yeah, you guys, it's hey twinsies, what's going on?
Hi,
Carlos,
twinsies.
how you doing? Yeah, and well, you have to remember this too. There are no fast pass kiosks in Batu. So the only way you can do fast pass when they open it up will be through the app, is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're planning on just converting fast pass.
My friend made a good point, and I'm just gonna be her voice today.
Yeah.
She was kind of like not upset, but didn't think it was fair that you can only do these things with an app, because what about people that don't have a smartphone? What about people that are older and don't have access to it?
So you do have a way to do it without the app.
How?
By going to one of the customer service stands inside Disneyland, and they will help you to get a boarding pass without
But
an
if
app.
it's out within 30 seconds and there's 2 people, 4, 8 people, 10 people, 20 people in front of you, you're not going to get one.
Disney has referred people to the customer service stands. I bet you they have something to where they get you in, because not too many. Everyone, here's the deal.
So now people are going to go cheat and go to the thing and say, I don't have a phone.
99% of the people in there are using the app. There's very few people who are not using the app when it comes to
Carlos.
this. So, but there is a way to not use the app and get a boarding group, and that is through a customer service kiosk throughout the park.
But I wonder, Disney's pretty smart. I wonder if they monitor if you do use an app.
I wonder. I'm sure they monitor everything.
They're sharp cookies.
Yeah, they're no dummies. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're on it. So I wouldn't suggest cheating people.
No, the best way to do it is just use the app. So far, we've been lucky. Twice now for me, 3 times for Kiddo and Juan. They've all been able to ride it every time.
I thought you got on it 3 times.
3 times. I know one was cast member preview.
Oh, okay. One didn't count. Okay.
Yeah. So we got our boarding group very early for that one too. So, let's see what happens here. If you do not have a smartphone, too bad for you. Life is not fair, says the guy with a flip phone. Jeff, I know you have a flip phone. Jeff, you're going to need to go to the customer service kiosk and try to get it. They have 2 areas.
Jeff, we're going to need to be there with
boarding groups.
We're going to need to be there with you, Jeff, at 7 a.m. to make sure we use our phone to get you on that ride.
Yeah, all you do is, Jeff, you call us, Juan, Kiddo, we'll be down there. We'll add your passes to our mobile app and boom, get a boarding pass and ride the ride. Just like that. So all I gotta say is, I know they can't please everybody. They can't get everybody onto the ride every day. You have to understand that. I mean,
Lisa's
it's just
a smartphone.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Hi, Greg and Cindy.
So I think, hey, Greg and Cindy, I think they've come up with a solution that is the best solution possible
for the majority,
to not have people wait in a 10-hour line. That's just what I think.
And I know.
And they don't want you to ruin your whole Disney experience. Pay $150
just standing in line.
To stand in line and ride one ride.
Because I've had some people complain to me, like I work at Disney, I'm the customer service person there, but complaining about the boarding passes and how they didn't think they're fair, that you should be able to wait in line. And I was like, I understand what you're saying, but you're not really
Rosie
you're not gonna get in on the ride if you wait in line because it's so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, you guys have good luck. I'll have you add me too. That's funny, Rosie. That is funny. Hey, Armando, how you doing?
Hi, Armando. How are you?
So all I can say is this: is that they're
Armando,
not gonna be able to please
you
everybody.
have your own identity. We know who you are, friend.
You don't have to tell us you're the Twinsies dad.
We
no
know
more.
who you are.
I did not see the new press coin machine. This press nickel machine. They're new for 2020 coins, and it's 80 cents. Oh my goodness. I agree. The boarding groups are amazing way to do it. Have you ever tried get a ticket to a concert? Right. So I'm just saying this, that you can't please everybody. And I think we always advise everybody who's going to Disneyland for any reason whatsoever, even before this ride happened, do your research, learn about what Disneyland offers for free, learn about how to get the most for your money out of your trip. And that's not just for Disneyland, that's for anywhere you go. We're going to Dollywood this year. I've already been looking at Dollywood. I'm already looking at ticket prices. I'm already looking at line, skip the line prices and what they offer and the different values and all the different things. So do your research. You can't just buy a ticket and show up and expect to get the most for your money. You can't do it. Now, you can just show up and have a magical time, but you might not be able to experience everything. People need to chill. This one lady was complaining to a cast member, well, why did she not plan her trip opening week? I know. Well, and I understand people get caught up and they don't realize how much planning. Let's say you're going to take a vacation to Hawaii. You plan your vacation.
You don't just jump on the plane.
You don't just jump on the plane and book a hotel. No, you plan like, we're going to go to this thing. We're going to go to this volcano. We're going to go hiking over here. We're going to go to the pineapple factory here. We're going to go to the beach here. You plan what you're going to do. So when you're going to Disneyland, you just need to plan what you're going to do.
Smell that.
Did you already finish and open a new one?
Well, you gave me yours. Was almost
Oh, that
done.
smells like black cherry.
Hey, you put like all your lip all over it. Come on, man. That was gross. It's like a... Stop. That's disgusting.
Hey, El Cruz, how are you? Nadia, how you doing?
Oh, this one's good.
So most of you guys know when you guys go on trips to amusement parks, you plan it. You do your research. You'll get the most out of it. It's a must. You have to do that. So please, if you ever know of anybody, we tell everybody because people know we love Disney and we love amusement parks. One of the first things out of my mouth is make sure you plan it. Take advantage of what they offer, especially the free stuff. Like how many people
Thank you, Carla.
How many people go to Disneyland and do not know that Fast Pass is free?
Tons of people.
It's free. You know how many people go oh, I didn't want to pay for it. And we tell them it's free.
Were you?
And they're like, what? It's free? And I'm like, yeah, it's already 2:00 in the afternoon. Go get yourself a Fast Pass.
It was Louis that was in right. Louis was in line with me. He and I were both going to get on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah. And
there was a person, a man, his wife, and their daughter in line, and I don't know, they just started talking with us, and they were, I don't know, it was like, I don't know, they did, for some reason I asked them, do you know about the Fast Passes? They're like, oh no, we didn't pay for it. And I said, no, they're free. He's like, they're free. So then I had to explain the whole thing to him.
Because people get mixed up Max Pass with Fast Pass. Max Pass costs money because it includes photos and digital Fast Pass. Regular Fast Pass is free.
Okay, Lisa, it is the best ride out there. I think it's the best ride probably in just about any park right now. Because of just the technology that's used in that ride, you're not going to find in any other ride right now. Now, will it be? No. Okay. Now, will it be Pirates of the Caribbean or the Haunted Mansion? I don't know. But the technology that they used and the way that they built that ride, and
it's so hard to compare because like Pirates of the Caribbean is like my favorite ride, right? That is just, it has nostalgia there. It has an era of when technology was breaking back then. But I'm going to tell you, I I've been dying for a trackless ride system, and
Oh yeah,
I am in love
he's been
with what
watching.
you can do.
He's been
with it.
watching YouTube videos about the technology of trackless ride systems forever.
Yeah,
So-
like Pirates in Shanghai, where the boat actually turns to face you towards the action and can move backwards and sideways, and all this stuff is amazing. So it's hard to say, will it last the test of time? I think yes, it will, but there's going to be new stuff coming out all the time. Like you can't compare. It's hard to compare.
So I don't know if it will be the best ride for everybody, because you might not like the ride, but as far as the technology used to make this ride is amazing.
Unbelievable.
Like, this cost a pretty penny. Like, how
well,
much
yeah,
did this cost?
and then without giving spoilers, the thing that the trackless ride system can do for you, up, down, all around, I mean, it is amazing. So, do I still love Pirates? Is it still my classical favorite ride in the parks? Yes, it is. Do I love the Haunted Mansion with the effects they were able to use and figure out how to make
Who's
these
going to
trickery?
Sleep? Are you going to sleep? Good? Are you leaving, El Cruz? If you are, good night, or are you saying good night to somebody else?
Good tonight. That's good tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just think that
I'm taking off my shoes and socks in case you guys are wondering. No, I have boots on.
Thank you, Frank.
I doubt it. I have so many
kidding.
shoes I could wear one
I'm
pair of shoes every
the one
day.
with stinky feet. So all I know is this. I know Rollickin' Roadsters is a trackless ride system, but it's not like this. That was like kind of like a last minute put together trackless
bye, El
ride
Cruz.
system.
Good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. We really appreciate you.
So all I can say is this. This ride right now is like nothing I've ever experienced.
And they're talking about Ratatouille.
Yeah, Ratatouille is a trackless ride system. Yeah. It's great. Winnie the Pooh over in one of the theme parks in Asia is a trackless ride system. Awesome. Hello. But what they can do with that is awesome. So I'm just saying this. This is more than just a trackless ride system. This is more.
Hi, Papa Smurf.
This is unbelievable. For especially anything that we have here in America, this is unbelievable. I think Florida, once they get Ratatouille going up there, that's gonna be awesome.
Thank you, Armando.
Will it be as awesome as this? I don't know. I don't know. I think the fact also that this is Star Wars has something to add to this, because we all grew up. Well, we did. We all grew up watching Star Wars and like, oh my God, this is the best thing in the world. This film is awesome. Oh my God.
And the shooting scene?
I remember watching Empire Strikes Back and just like, and I mean, it was just awesome, right? So we are now living that movie in the ride. Not that particular movie, Empire Strikes Back, but we are living the Star Wars series. We are living a storyline from that. You are in it. You are the person in it. It's not like you are watching a show, but you are in it, doing it. It is happening because of you. If you were not there, it makes no sense. So that just changes everything. Like when you ride Pirates, you're riding through watching scenes of what was happening back in the day. When you are riding Rise of the Resistance, you are Rise of the Resistance.
Jackie's asking again if you know how long they'll be doing the boarding system.
Again, I do not know. I think my prediction is that they will be doing the boarding system as long as the demand calls for it. Josh, remember that part when the two... I'll try not to give spoilers to Jeff, so Jeff, don't read any comments. Let's see. Yes, they are. There's so many tricks to this Twinsies. There's so many tricks and what's going on and how they integrate different things. It's just amazing. It really is just amazing. Like it blows me. I could go on for hours. I can really tell you all the technical stuff too, but I don't want Jeff to have to push mute.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go ahead with that. But let's just say I can't compare Pirates of the Caribbean with Rise of the Resistance.
Because they're amazing in their own individual ways.
Two different ride technologies, two different ride themes, two different eras.
But she was saying, will they be remembered like those two rides in 50 years?
I can't. No, well, I will think it's an awesome ride in 50 years.
But will people in 50 years still feel that way? I don't know, because technology moves so fast.
The problem is, well, here's the thing with Pirates too, is they created movies and all these things, but and there was an original nostalgia with that, even though it didn't open with park opening, it's still open.
Somebody tell Jeff that we're not giving any spoilers.
He said thumbs up when they can unmute, so there you go. So all I can say is that I don't know. For me, it will, because in 50 years, I'm not going to be alive in 50 years, but in 40 years, let's say, I will still have some place in here for Star Wars. So yes, it will. I mean, really, that's all I can say. Like, I think it will. For some people, it won't. But
thank you, Andrea.
But I'll be honest with you. Some people don't like pirates. They think it's boring.
Who does? I'll beat them up.
A lot of younger people think it's boring because there's no nostalgia with it for them.
Thank you, Mike, for that positive confession. He said you will be alive.
Oh, there you go. Okay, if you say so. I mean, I'll be 95. I don't know if I ever want to be 95, but okay. It's just.
Thank you, Jackie.
You have to remember, for us, there's a nostalgia for pirates, and it has held up. But for a lot of people, pirates is nothing. They don't care about pirates. I know people who care less about pirates. I might just make
everybody mad right now. I don't like what's his face at the end of the ride. I don't like him in the ride. I want him out. Yes, I want him out.
Yeah, there's some of us that still want the classic pirates.
Yeah, I want Johnny Depp out of there.
So I don't know.
Thank you, Priscilla. We got to see awesome live streams for Friday. Avoided spoilers. It was funny watching them live stream the ride.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Pirates is kind of boring and long for me. I'm more of a fantasy lad. I love Small World forever. That's what I'm saying. It just depends on who your audience is. And that's who either has nostalgia for the ride or doesn't, or likes it or doesn't. Me personally, I'm big on tech. So I mean, in 50 years, I can't even imagine what a ride is going to be like.
Disney Diva Jim, I swear we're sisters. She says, yes, Becky, same. He's cross-eyed and that makes it worse. Johnny Depp. Yeah, I can't handle when that right. Yes, classic pirates all the way. Sorry, redhead. I just want my old pirates back.
Yeah.
That too much to ask for. And I want my people movers back.
Yes, I know. But it is what it is. They have to evolve. They have to change, generations pass, and they have to evolve to the new people. That's all. I mean, what are you going to do, right?
Lazy eye Johnny Depp can go. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so who knows? But I think for now, though, we don't got to worry about 50 years from now. We got to worry about, is it the best ride I've ever been on? And yeah, I can probably say it is the best ride I've ever been on, in that sense of I love technology in rides, and it is. It's just another level, man.
Oh, Rosie can't do. Look at Rosa. Rosie can't do anything that gives her motion sickness either.
Oh man. It's not too bad, though. The ride's not too bad. I know I can't do no spoilers. So
no spoilers.
Here's what I could say with, let's say, Pirates. I can see in Pirates areas where it's not themed. You can't see that in Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, like when you go down those halls.
It is full. Once you enter the queue area, and you are past the water and you are in the caves, there is nothing that breaks the scene at all ever until you exit the ride.
Hey, it's Riker. Hi, Riker. Mike's son, Silver Searle.
Oh, there we go.
Hi, Riker. How are you?
You guys are moving comments fast. I'm trying to jump. What is up, Silver Searle?
Yeah, that's our friend Mike's son there. He's just an awesome guy. I had a good long conversation with him when they were out.
See, Riker likes pirates. He loves pirates, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. There's nothing else. Michael, I have a video of when we were hanging out in downtown Disney, and I just haven't thrown it up yet. It's just kind of short and it's not awkward, I would say, but it kind of cuts quick. So, but I'll throw it up soon. Just have it. Okay.
Is that all you were saying? You stopped.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, he has a short video. It's just because you know how we sat and talked most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of choppy, but we're still gonna put it out. What was I gonna say? I wanted to talk about something else tonight.
Yeah, you did. This right here.
What? Yeah, let's talk about it.
Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. Lunar.
Tell Lisa she's safe to come back and listen.
We are going to talk about Lunar New Year. No, Indiana Jones is not trackless. Rise is more important right now. Okay, so, the black cherry's good.
Cherry's good.
Let me try it again just to see.
The black cherry's really good. It's the strongest flavor. It's stronger than strawberry.
Yeah, that.
It's a lot of black cherry.
I think I like the strawberry best so far.
Really?
Out of the lemon, lime, black cherry, and strawberry, I like the strawberry best so far. Just so you know, we are sampling the Bud Light seltzers, and it's brand new drink out on the market, and we are sampling them.
I think I might like the mango best.
Yes, I'll be opening up the mango very soon. I just have to finish my first one. So Lunar Year, thank you, Rosa, for throwing that
Mike,
up there.
Are you drinking black cherry and mango
mixed together?
Mixed together or separate?
Ooh, you're a rebel if you are.
Risk taker. So, Michael, can I talk about something off topic?
Yes.
I was listening to your podcast today. I think it was yesterday's podcast about the 50th, the weird laws in all 50 states.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck was up with you can flog your wife as long as it's done on the courthouse steps?
Is that crazy or what?
Can I flog my husband?
I don't remember. No, because that's not the law.
It's like you could flog your wife as long as you're on the courthouse doorstep.
Yeah, right? What state was that? I can't remember what state was that.
One state outlaws that silly string.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There was some really, really, really weird laws.
Yeah.
Good night, Carla.
Good night, Carla. Thanks for stopping by. So Lunar New Year. That's one of the events that and I don't think we really experienced all of Lunar New Year. We actually were on a little bit of a time limit, and so we went straight and got food. So that's kind of why it was a food vlog of Lunar New Year.
Yeah, we didn't experience the festival itself because we had got on Rise of the Resistance. We jumped over because we were hungry. So it was more just a food vlog, but we are going to go back and give you the whole Lunar New Year experience along with the merch.
And boy, do I got a lot of vlogs lined up that I have to edit and get out. I probably have 4 or 5 more vlogs that I need to get out.
Good night, Riker.
Good night, Riker.
Riker's like, I'm out of here. You're not talking about Rise of the Resistance anymore. I'm out. Good night, Riker.
So Lunar New Year for me is actually, I really enjoy the food that they have there, but I'm looking forward to the entertainment.
Yeah.
I hear the Milan processional is pretty awesome.
I honestly wasn't as impressed this year with their food, but we didn't try everything.
Well, and I think I do agree with some of the things. Well, you know what I saw? You know what I saw? When we ate the pork belly banh mi.
Riker's still here. He's saying goodnight to somebody else.
Okay. So when we ate the pork belly banh mi, I noticed that we didn't have a lot of pickled slaw on it, but I noticed when Kittle ate it in their video, they had a lot of slaw on it.
Well, that's the thing. I think
that's what was missing.
I think we should check that food and send it back if it's not up to par. Because we didn't taste any of the pickled slaw, and they didn't have very much of the mayonnaise or whatever it is they put on there. So yeah, I say we send it back. We're like, send it back and give me a good one. Yeah. Because there was sometimes they even miss some of the condiments on there if you're not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they almost missed the pickled slaw on that. And the meat was good. And I think the bun was a little bit crispier because they burnt the Mickey on it. Oh my goodness.
Stop.
Oh, my eyes are red too. Oh my God. Look at my face. Oh my goodness.
He got pies thrown in his face today, and they started getting makeup and soap.
I probably had about 20 pies thrown in my face today. So it was. Oh, look at you! You're yawning too.
Well, because you made me yawn, you weirdo.
You're yawning too.
So can we talk about what we're going to talk about? Lunar New
Yeah,
Year.
Lunar New
and then I
Year.
want to talk about something else.
But oh my gosh, those chicken meatballs were like, oh my God, to die for.
It wasn't the meatballs themselves
Oh,
that I was
yeah.
crazy. I know, because you like meatballs. It wasn't the meatballs itself that I was crazy about as much as I was loving that ginger, whatever they had with
Flavor,
ginger
yeah.
on there. It was like
I made
was
human person
Do you
yawn.
have pictures?
No.
It was ginger but it was citrusy. It was really good. Josh, your complexion looks great. More pies for you. Yeah.
It's the Snapchat filter I'm using on this live stream.
It
clears up my skin.
It exfoliated his skin. You needed it.
Yeah, I know. And then something that I really liked that I was so shocked that Becky didn't like was the ginger dumplings.
They were nasty.
Were they shrimp and ginger? I can't remember, but
they were nasty. I'll try them again.
God, they were so good. That was my second favorite thing.
Stop, Yosa. Rosa, you said yawning train now. Now I'm yawning. Okay, no more yawning. No more yawning allowed.
No, human person, them, and what to do, twins. It wasn't like I was eating the pies. It was
he got them thrown in his face.
They were thrown in my face.
You should show
and
me a
most
picture.
of them were whipped cream pies.
Show me your picture.
I don't.
Oh, you can. It's on your phone. So, I didn't like those. I didn't like the sauce that was on them. It was very soy saucy. A lot of soy sauce to me, and it was very salty. And I didn't like the texture or the consistency of them. I just didn't like them.
I did. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So I just thought it was
no
great.
Disney Diva Jam.
And then Copa Mello's yawning too. Oh my God, everyone's yawning. Stop yawning.
No,
oh my God.
no,
look
at because Disney Diva Jam put little yawning guys on there.
Disney Diva Jam threw these up there, and now Becky's yawning. Oh my!
It's all in my head.
DDG, what are you doing, DDG? My goodness!
It's all in my head.
Silver Cyril lost. He was yawning too.
Oh no!
I like the bow balls, and Carrie doesn't like them. Oh, okay. I like those too, but we didn't get those at this one. What was the other thing that? Oh, you know what? The big letdown, which it's a hit. It wasn't a letdown per se. The firecracker chicken wings.
No, those were good.
They were good.
They were cooked well,
but they were not spicy. And then you say something's firecracker, I want spicy, and that's it.
I'll tell you why. My eye is burning. Like I got probably chili from cooking.
Eye is burning full of love with you.
I didn't like those firecracker wings because it tastes like they had the same exact sauce as
no, they did. They
totally
tasted different than the dumplings.
No, they didn't.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they
didn't.
Tasted different.
And they weren't spicy at all. They were salty too.
Well, to me, they tasted different.
They didn't.
I love our New Year because I get to use color crayons. Oh my goodness. He likes making the lanterns. Jeff Pike.
Oh, I didn't know you could make lanterns. I want one.
Little kitty stuff that you can try.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Nice t-shirt. Mickey Mouse. Oh, thank you. Mickey Mouse t-shirt.
She said, Becky said my full name. I'm in trouble.
Woo! You are in trouble. That's it. Because you're DDG.
It says
unless you're in trouble, you're DDG Jim.
But you know what? There's sometimes that Josh and I, we are on complete opposites of a dish, which usually we like the same thing.
Yeah.
What was good?
Mango.
What was good was that what was that meat? The Korean.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What was that meat? The one Juan got.
Are you okay? Bulgogi?
Oh, the bulgogi was delicious, and the shrimp fried rice was amazing.
Yeah, the shrimp fried rice had an interesting smoky flavor to it, which I thought was
it had bacon.
Good.
It had bacon, but the shrimp was cooked well, and just the flavor.
No, I liked it. I liked the smoky flavor to it.
Ooh, this smells good. Ooh, this is good.
We had a good fun time shooting that video, even though
Carrie wants to see your shirt.
I know I showed it already again. Even though Becky got a little grumpy, and you don't see it on the video because I'm such a nice husband. I cut out your grumpiness.
I was grumpy.
And I cut out my being demanding. Oh yeah. Also, because I want to get the shot. Because you kept in that video though, for some reason in that last scene, you kept wanting to stand behind, and I kept having to push you forward before we were gonna shoot
Because
it.
you know why? Because I'm so short. He had the camera
But I had it angled so where you could be on
like
it.
really high, so I felt so short. So I
No,
felt like I had to step
You
back.
really weren't short. It's cameras where like I'm like higher like this, and you're like that. So it's okay. I know how to shoot a video. Come on now. But hi Groot. I am Carlos. Who's Groot? Where's Groot? What
Silver
happened?
Soul, I am Groot.
Oh,
We got a group going. We got a group
okay.
going.
I gotta read all these comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I think because we were up so early, and then I was hungry, and we ate,
Well,
and then we bought a beer, a gluten beer. It was
Well,
full
it was a long day for us because getting you up at 5 a.m. is like, raising the dead. So that to start off was just whoa.
I'm sorry, I get up at 6
I
in the
know.
morning
And then
every day.
So, but five makes the hour makes the difference.
I used to have to work 5 to 2:30.
So then we're
every day.
at the parks by 7, before 7 a.m. So if you figure,
No, come on.
oh, who's Jan? Who Twizzies? Why would you say that?
It's all in my head. So every time somebody
Yeah, because I'm not
says it-
yawning. You're the one yawning.
No,
from
every
that.
time they say it, I do it. It's not funny.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. So
Becky, the food is not the only amazing part. No, I love Lunar New Year. That is one of my favorite things that they do there. That is right. I love Lunar New Year. I love everything about it.
The show is amazing. I want to go back and watch Mulan's processional because I liked the dragon thing, and I like the outfits that everyone has.
I just like the whole thing.
I like the dancers. I mean, it's just all great. So I was kind of bummed because we were short on time and we were tired, and so we shot the food portion of it. But we will be going back and shooting and getting and watching the rest of the shows.
We haven't been to the new drinking porch. We heard that it's horrible.
It's
well, nobody's actually been in there.
But no, I've been up there. It's all it is. It's the same exact thing as what it was before.
My friend has been in there and she wasn't happy about it. And so
all they did was take the wine tasting porch.
We will take you guys in there and show you.
Horrible meaning blah. Like it was an afterthought.
What?
He says horrible meaning what? And I'm like, you used to be able to go upstairs and then you'd buy wine and beer. And it was like a little tasting. They give you a little cheese platter and stuff like that. Yeah, they have
cucumber water.
It was nothing great up there, right? So obviously it's not doing well. And so they're like, well, what can we do with this space? Well, let's call it an AP corner or a special AP lounge. And we'll get all the annual pass holders to come up here and spend money and not do anything to it. That's pretty much what they did. So it's like, really? That's what you're going to do?
That's what I heard.
Hey Josh, what about the Shanghai version of the Haunted Mansion? The ride looks really cool and nice. The ride is trackless too. Yes, and it's totally different from the Haunted Mansion from here. It's like a whole different storyline. It's a whole different ride. I don't even know if you can say Haunted Mansion. It's a different ride, basically.
So I actually want to go to the AP lounge just to see it for myself. I don't like to say something's not good until I've experienced it, but what I've heard from people that have been there, my friends from work that have gone, they were the ones that mentioned it to me.
Yeah. And I don't want to say it's bad. It's just nothing different than what it was before. Now you just have to be an annual pass holder to experience what everyone else was able to experience. Yes, they put a few new drinks in there. Who cares? Those drinks are the same ones at Lamplight Lounge. It doesn't matter. It's like,
wow.
Well, I just hate when Disney. Okay, sorry. I love you, Disney. I really do. I love you. But I hate when Disney throws AP stuff out there and it's half-assed and it's really nothing special. But because they put the word AP on it, everyone goes nuts and they're going to try to take a bunch of money from you. Like, remember what the original AP corners were like?
Oh, those were awesome. And we got buttons.
Like the original AP corners.
Those were good.
Meet and greets, special character meet and greets, interactions, crafting, photo opportunities, behind closed walls, buttons. It was like a full-on experience. And then they went to the other corner by Paradise Garden Grill, and they said, here's your AP experience. And you got a photo op and a magnet or a postcard, and that was like it. And so their APs.
Well,
and
they
then,
don't
and
owe
then,
us anything, actually.
No, but
I know what you're saying.
as a business, you have to entice annual pass holders to want to come and do more in the parks and spend their hard-earned money. So when you do these things that are whatever, then when you go do something good, they might not go look at it because you've done something so whatever.
Well, the thing with me is that when they do a special AP thing, I'm like, oh, cool, let's go check it out. And I want to go, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'll tell you that once they did that one with the Pixar Pier, where they gave us those little stickers, I think it was stickers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what that was, but it was like, what?
Yeah, they gave us stickers.
Okay.
And then they had this card for you to write on. Since then, I've not cared about the AP events at all. Like, I have no interest to wait in line to go to any of them.
Because that's what you think they're all going to be like, is poorly done afterthoughts. Like the Lion King, AP Lion King button. I know the button was great.
Yeah.
But you walked up, you got your button, you left. There was no special thing. Before it used to be the special AP corner. Like when they had food and wine and they did the special food and wine AP corner, and every week they gave you a different button, and it was interesting and it was fun and it kept you coming back. It was yay.
I agree, Michael. I don't really care too much if I get into Olga's Cantina. It is very expensive. There's no food in there. And I don't want to sit with strangers. No, I like people. But it's kind of weird when you go with a group and you want to talk and stuff, and then you're sitting with other people. It's like if you go to a restaurant and you sit with people at your table. And that Josh and I do like to eat and drink at Disney. We drop a good penny when we go and eat and drink there. But Olga's Cantina, the vibe was cool, but I wouldn't go again just because I don't like the hassle of either waiting in that line or getting the reservation, and then it's expensive, and then there's no food.
And here's the thing with us too is we're vloggers, so we're gonna be sitting at a table with complete strangers, but then we have to vlog also, so it might be uncomfortable for them, and it might not help their experience there. And I don't like to ruin other people's experience because you're forced to sit at a table with complete strangers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, when you're vlogging?
Yeah, when you're vlogging. So, because a lot of times we go in there, you want to vlog what you're doing. That's just what we do. Hey, RV into Disney.
Hi, RV into Disney.
What is up?
The twinsies think you're mad. Look it.
Who said that?
They think you're mad.
Why am I mad?
Go up.
What? I know you're heated right now. You shouldn't pay attention. Do you like the idea of Jose and I live streaming while I build a Lego set? I'm sure that would be a wonderful live stream.
Hey, here's the thing. If you guys enjoy doing it, do it. Rosa does a lot of
Disney King B
showing her the things that she buys. She shows herself playing games, and she shows all kinds of stuff that she really enjoys, and she has a good crowd for it. So we say, do what you love, do what you enjoy. Rosa has a good time with her live streams.
Jeff Pike goes to Olga's Cantina just for the coasters. Which a lot of people do. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with the selection of food and drinks there, but I do like seeing the animatronic Rex and stuff.
That's right. You got a grumpy lady. That's right.
Like the hags we had to sit next to. No, it made our experience bad. I wrote Disney about it. Yeah, and see, that's the problem.
They sat him or grouped him with some people because you don't get your own table. But the lady he said that they seemed to be with was in a very bad mood, very grumpy, very mean, and it kind of ruined their experience.
Yeah, you never know.
They went as a family and to go have a good time, and this lady was in a bad mood, and
that's if you get a booth.
And she was being mean, and it killed their buzz. What it did.
And sometimes at Olga's Cantina, you don't even get a booth. You have to stand around like a bar top, and some of them are around, and some of them are right actually on the bar, and some of them are off the bar. But if you're off the bar and you have to stand, you're already grumpy because you have to stand, and then you're with other people on this little skinny bar top. So you're kind of forced to interact. And I'm not saying interaction is bad.
She had to sit standing in the bar. She said, I'm not going back. Yeah.
They just stick me standing at the bar. Weird. It's just, I don't think they knew how popular it was going to be. And I don't know how they wouldn't know that, but they did not plan it right when they built it. Well, they needed to build it bigger.
What was it like at Knott's Berry Farm or Disneyland had a club, didn't they at one time?
I think if they ever open up, yes.
Didn't they have a club in the 80s for teenagers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do that again.
I think if they ever open up a Star Wars land in another park somewhere, that they will make Olga's Cantina bigger than it is.
Bigger, better.
Yeah. And $85 for 4 mini beers too. It was crazy. Well, yeah, but you got to keep the paddle. A paddle for $85. Who cares? Like, ugh.
And they didn't have any food. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Those hags must have not have grabbed a boarding pass. But a lot of grumpy peps.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, I love you. I just do. Yeah, it's crazy.
They don't have a lot of snackies there.
No. Yeah, like if they had more food selection
if
and
they
stuff,
have like bar food or bar snacks, they only had that one little weird thing.
They've added a few things, but still it's not the best. I'm just saying the theming of it is awesome. It's very cool. The way they have to seat you and stuff, don't like it.
So, Mike, was that food there very expensive? Because we haven't even thought about Olga's Cantina to do an update, look at the food. It just wasn't our vibe, so we just don't do it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to wait all day to go into the cantina.
See, he loves you too, and I'm the best.
When I can,
thank you, Jeff.
And when I can just go down over to DCA and get a drink.
No, they didn't have no chicken nuggets.
No chicken nuggies.
No chicken nuggies.
That's it. No chicken nuggies. So yeah, it's just but that's kind of going back to what we were talking about with like Pirates and Rise of Resistance and stuff. Everybody has their different thing that they like.
What?
What happened?
$35 cinnamon roll? Was it a big cinnamon roll to feed your family? Like, what is up with that? $35 for a cinnamon roll?
No, there's no 35. What?
That Mike said there was a.
Where was the $35 cinnamon roll?
Cantina.
No.
Said, yeah, it was way expensive. A $35 cinnamon roll.
No. They ripped you off. They knew you were a tourist.
He's all no. No chicken nuggies. No.
Oh my God.
So I you know what I really miss at Galaxy's Edge? Are we griping now? Are we
carry
griping?
the Ronto wrap into Olga's? Hey, by the way, the breakfast Ronto wrap is good, but I like the evening Ronto wrap better.
Are we griping? I want the plant-based meatloaf back.
That's why the lady was mad. Short of $35. Yeah, I'd be pissed too if I ordered a $35 cinnamon roll.
I want
that better be full of crack.
I want the plant-based meatloaf back. That was my favorite thing in Galaxy's Edge. Was that plant-based meatloaf so yummy?
Okay, I have to gripe. One more gripe about Galaxy's Edge, and then I'll stop.
Whiners.
Is the food portions for the price are too small. You can go outside of Galaxy's Edge and anywhere in Disneyland, you can get a nice meal for $15. But in Galaxy's Edge, for $15,
you get a weenie.
I'm still hungry.
You get a weenie and a tortilla, which is the Rancho wrap.
They need the OG trilogy in Batu. Yeah, but it's a whole different world and thing and time and,
Don't be a hater.
I do have to say, though, Kiddo had a best interaction with R2-D2.
Oh, yeah, when we were there.
In Batu. And he was R2-D2 was reacting to what Kiddo said. So if R2-D2 liked what Kiddo said, he went, and he started freaking out. And if he didn't like, he would shake his head. So there is it was like a real interaction. It was crazy.
He got that on a vlog.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got it on a vlog. It was really good.
Yeah, so you guys will have to go check out Kiddo TV on YouTube because he's going to be posting soon his reaction with R2-D2. And I was just sitting there and I videoed it. I actually am going to post it on a vlog too. But I was like, oh my God, like R2-D2 is listening to him and reacting to what he is saying. Like if he didn't like the words that were coming out of his mouth, he was not happy.
Bye, Rosa. Love you. And I'll probably be making some ears pretty soon.
Good night, Rosa.
Hey, I was talking. That's it. Okay, Rosa, I'll probably be making some ears pretty soon and sending them to you for your raffle, okay?
You should, Michael. You should.
And yes, twinsies, it is going to be busy when you go. I think the cast member walking with the RSDS was a controller and controls his moves.
So here's the thing. You know what made it great too? There was 2 cast members walking with R2-D2, and one of them was like the translator and the help R2 interact with the people. And the other one was just kind of crowd control. But I was looking for someone with a remote control and did not see it.
Well, read Jeff Pike's think.
I think R2 controlled from backstage, and we meet R2 last year. So glad he's out about. Yes, I agree with you 100%, Jeff Pike. I believe there is a camera in R2's head, and there is a microphone, and there is a speaker. Well, the microphone is the more important part, and that somebody is somewhere else. Kind of like how the Army flies drones or the Air Force flies drones, and you're in a whole different area of the world, and you're flying a drone. That's how R2-D2 is controlled, because it was real-time reaction. It was crazy. And it was nuts.
Rosie, I've never seen C-3PO ever come out. If I did, I would probably fangirl over him because I love C-3PO.
Because Michael, we're on the same page there. You know what I'm saying?
About
same
what?
page. But he was just going to say like a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that would be a really small person if they were in there. Oh, yes, we are. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay.
Okay, what else?
Your live stream. I'm just chilling now.
We had something else.
I vented a little bit, and don't get me started on venting.
Disney Diva Gem says, Becky, any thoughts on the new flower ears at the parks? Have you seen them yet? Personal taste, just my personal taste, I don't like them at all. For me. However, I will say that they did a real good job at theming those ears for that festival, because if you come out here to like the Garden Grove area or any of the communities where we live that have a lot of a large Asian population, you will see that they have like that type of stuff, like the way I don't know if it was a flower or butterfly or whatever it was on the ears. They did a good job at marketing those and making them like something you would see if we went to Little Saigon or any of the Asian communities and we went shopping. You would see stuff like that in those stores. Personally, I don't like them. It's not my thing. I wouldn't buy them and wear them. But I was telling Dee from Kid Alt TV, although I don't like them and it's not my thing, I wouldn't buy them. But they did a real good job. Like if you went to, like I said, Little Saigon or any of those Asian communities, in their stores, they have a lot of stuff like that. So that's just my take on it.
So Human Person says, did you guys see the new floats revealed for Magic Happens? I've seen the concept art. I haven't seen the actual floats, but they are beautiful. They look great.
Okay, Mike says, what's the best?
Hold on. When does the new Marvel open in DCA? Summer. They haven't given us the exact date.
I need to start making Marvel ears now.
Yes, you do. Michael Surley says, I think I just pronounced your last name wrong. I want to say Surley, and it's Searle, I think, but I could be.
Is it Searle? 1 for Searle, 2 for Surley, 3 for Searle E.
What is the best Bud Light seltzer in order from both of you? Write it down. You know what? We won't lie to each other. Trust me. We will tell you what we think is best to worst.
No, let's play this game. Come on.
Well, I don't need to write it down. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Right now. The best one. The best one for me is 1, Searle. Okay. See, I knew it was. I'm smart.
Strawberry.
So my first one is mango. Your first one is strawberry.
Second one?
My second one, strawberry.
Mango.
Third one, black cherry.
Fourth
you have to say black cherry.
Third one is black cherry.
Okay. Fourth one,
lime.
Lemon lime, crushed, destroyed, because it is not the best. So the only one that Becky and I disagree on is I think the mango's the best. She thinks the strawberry's the best.
And then mango's the second for me.
Yeah.
We just
swapped those two. Lisa, I have the monthly Space Mountain spouting ears. Very lucky, and they are amazing.
You know what? I heard somebody wanted me to pick some up for them, but they were gone. They were sold out. There was no way for me to get them.
Ooh, Thanos gauntlet ears with the stones. That would
I probably could with the cricket.
Becky's got to make some Avengers ears coming up.
Yes.
Avengers. Oh, by the way,
Did you guys see the ears that I made for the, what was it? Show them the ears I made.
hold on. Well, we're going to go to.
Oh, you know what I did? I started my own page on Instagram just for ears because it was getting too hard to try to post them on all the different things. So I just have one specifically for ears.
Yeah, so here's Becky's page. She has her own page. It's called Beloved One Creations BH. You guys search it, follow her on Instagram. These are the Star Wars ears that she just recently made.
Some of these are old ears. They're all custom.
And these are a custom pair of ears that she made for someone, which is the Kylo Ren ears, which look awesome. Completely custom made with lightsaber and all. So a lot of good stuff. See, that's the lightsaber bow that's in the middle of
I made
the
a custom bow for somebody too.
Yeah, so you guys have to check out, and I'll be honest with you, one of my favorite pairs of ears that are on here are these ears right here with the succulents and stuff.
I haven't put them on my Etsy. I just have them.
I love those ears so much. I mean, they're heavy, but they are beautiful. They really look like that they are just beautiful. Michael, they were just dollars. LOL. I got them anyway. Oh, so you guys, if you haven't already, check out
these ones.
Check out Becky's Beloved One. Were these ones rocking around Walt Disney World?
Yes.
These were actually a custom pair of ears for somebody, and they were in Walt Disney World.
So can you see Ariel? Here's her.
There's Ariel.
Here's her tail.
Here's her hair. That's her hair.
And that's her top.
That's her top and her tail. So you wouldn't even know that that's themed after Ariel's color, but it is. So yeah, those are super cool. And these did really well. The LOL ears did really well for the LOL cartoon.
Trix Young's
ears. Those who have kids understand what those are. But we'll look at Trix Young got a pair of ears, Donald Duck ears with fluffy whiteness.
And these were the hardest. Not that one. Show them the other one where they're actually done. These were the hardest ears ever.
And these are the Chola ears that Becky made, which were very hard to make actually.
Show them the black ones.
And then the black ones, or the blue ones.
They're black.
Say. Well, they look blue in the picture.
Yeah, it's just
black.
a filter.
Oh. Yeah, so a lot of cool ears on Beloved One Creations BH, you guys. Beloved One Creations BH.
So show them this picture. So I had posted a thing so far. You only have like 2 people that are in the running. I had posted that if you go to this picture on my page and you comment and tag, if you like the page and you comment on this picture, not about me, but that's just where the comment is. If you make a comment there and tag 3 people, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a pair of ears.
So that's the one right there. Go to that picture and do it. Tag 3 people.
Like the page.
Like the page. And then bam. Get some ears.
Right now, we only have 2 people that are up for winning. So I'm going to end this contest at the end of the month. And so we'll see what happens.
See what happens, you guys. You gotta let me know. We gotta promote that a little bit better. You see the backpack? Becky made a custom backpack for our friend DJ Fernie. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that's me. And we have merch.
We do?
On Spreadshirt, you weirdo.
Oh, we do. We have merch. Look at that.
Guy.
Becky, Lisa says if she is going to wear ears, Becky ears are the only ears she will ever wear. What a nice
Lisa.
person.
Thank you.
Super nice. Yes, so we always have merch. You have 91 different products with each design. Pretty much. Some of the designs have 90 products, but over 90 products you can find with these designs. So check out spreadshirt.com/midlife vibes. That's where it's at. Okay. And if you haven't already done so, please follow us on Facebook on the Facebook group, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys already do. Or on Instagram, Midlife Vibes.
We're trying to get those up, but we're so bad at doing all that.
Yeah, like like on YouTube, we have over 3,000 subscribers, but on Instagram, we only have 915 followers, and on Facebook, only 188. So, you know, it is what it is. But if you want to follow us on those things, that would be super cool, super awesome, super fun.
Oh yeah, Michael has his merch on Spreadshirt too. He has a really cool logo.
I love that logo, Michael. I really do like that logo.
Riker, you're grounded. Pepsi is life. Coke is a sin. Where did Riker say? What did he say?
Spreadshirt has been awesome for him.
Michael says, right, Riker? It says no Coke. What happened? What did Riker say?
I don't know. There was something with Coca-Cola going on.
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
He's like, wow.
All right. Well, that's about it for tonight, you guys. It's been an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
I have a question.
Yes.
So you know how Josh is going to start doing these podcasts, and it's all new to us. If you have a non-Disney topic that you'd like maybe for us to talk about, let us know. We're not going to say that we're going to talk about each one that you guys submit, but we might pick one out of there. So feel free in the comments below, or you could
DM us on Instagram.
Yeah.
You can send us a message on Facebook. You can hit me up on Twitter. But all of those are Midlife Vibes.
Because don't forget, the podcasts won't be all, they're not going to be Disney podcasts.
And they won't be on Tuesday nights probably the next one will be on a Tuesday night, but in the future we'll change up the podcast night to a different night. And right now we're doing it once a month. So we have one coming up in February, the guest to be announced, and they are a podcast with a guest. So the guest will be announced in the upcoming weeks, but we will let you know. So we want to thank you. And
wait, what did Mike say? Nanobites, wait, baseball. And he says, oh wait, that's Disney. But what Disney is it from?
Yes. Things to do in Orange County. Disney Diva Jam. Things to do in Orange County.
Lots
Write it down.
of
Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. So good times. Thank you all. Can't wait to get all the videos edited and posted for you guys. So expect lots of content coming your way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do Friday. I'm off Friday. Maybe I'll relax, or maybe I'll hit the parks. I'm not 100% sure, but I do kind of want to get some Knott's Berry Farm barbecue.
We need to do knots. We haven't done knots.
Yes.
We're due for knots. I'm due for a haircut, really.
I'm due for I trimmed my, you know what I did though? I trimmed my goatee today so that way I wouldn't get all that pie stuff in it. No, because of all the pie stuff.
Then I'm going to cut my hair.
No, this grows back quickly.
So does my hair.
Stop it. Stop it.
Look at your goatee. Looks like my hair.
All right, you guys have a great evening. If you haven't done so, please, on your way out of this live stream, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Every little interaction helps. And then after this live stream post, don't forget to leave a comment underneath the video telling us anything and everything your little heart's desires. Tell us everything. We are looking forward to it. So don't forget, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Jeff, he can't grow a beard.